everybody, we are back. Alrighty. Sorry it's been a while. I had a 12-day work week at work. That's a little redundant, isn't it? But it is the truth. But we are back. We are hanging out with groovy Ben Franklin. I'm gonna do a couple things before we chat with Ben, just so I don't forget about it. Pepper carefully takes the big tomato. Pepper, why are you going so slow? Speed's all the way up. Whatever. Yeah, alrighty. We're just stealing stuff from Ben Franklin. Pepper doesn't want any more of those tomatoes. They aren't ripe. That's stupid. Pepper hates cabbages. I know I'm a vegetarian, but Pepper thinks the tulips are really pretty, but she doesn't need one. Let's look at his pretty awesome hot tub. I would love to have a book thing like this. Ben has rigged up a book arm so he can read without getting the pages wet. He's still Ben Franklin. It's a big folding step stool. Now at this time, let's take notice of how big Pepper is and how big the step stool is. This is gonna become important later. There's a tall windmill on the other side of the fence. The hills of Philadelphia are green. That's not green. I mean, the rest of the hills are green, but those are fields. Anyway. Jeez, is that really Ben Franklin? He looks like a total retro hippie. And he's in a hot tub. Yikes! Alrighty. Pepper mutters a comment to herself. Mr. Franklin, can I talk to you? Okay, this is gonna be hard doing Ben. Talk away, little dude. Words like birds are truly free. Oh, jeez, Uncle Fred really did fry his brains. Hey, my groovy brain gives me no pain. Anyway, Mr. Franklin, could you please help me save my dog? He was kidnapped by General Pugh and his daughter. They've taken him away and... Hey, little dude, mellow out. Here, take this string. I wear it to remind me to forget anything stressful. He's slipping in and out between American and English, which is kind of appropriate. Thanks. But Mr. Franklin, I really need to get my dog back. Can you help me, please? As a fellow human being, I can't refuse. Here, read my doctrine of personal mellowness. It'll help you come to grips with your hostility, you dig? I don't want to come to grips with my hostility. I want my dog. Yeah! Hey, chill out. It's your dog's destiny to be with the Pews. Peace, baby. It is not anyone's destiny to be with the Pews. Especially not dogs. Can we talk to him more? Mr. Franklin, are you sure you can't help me? Child, I must meditate. Go seek inner peace somewhere else, would you? Oh man, if I can't get Ben back to normal, who knows what could happen to history. The sick part of me would love to see what history would be like if, Can we touch Ben? Hey, little brother, I've got my place in the cosmos and you've got yours. Let's keep it that way, okay? Can we touch ourselves? So much for keeping it the rating that... That's not too bad. Can we hop in? Pepper doesn't want to get into the hot tub. She wants to rescue her dog. Can we destroy it? Pepper doesn't want to mess with Ben's invention. She's afraid she'll break it. Wouldn't that help everybody? Okay. So, if you recall, we need to give Ben... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. We need to give Ben his book so that he can start reading. Check it out, Mr. Franklin. This book is on electricity and it came in the mail. I used to be interested in that sort of thing. I can't remember why. Excuse me, I feel a nap coming on. Wow, Ben Franklin is seriously slipping through different tales. You know what, we're just gonna chalk it up to him being fried by the brain. I like the way he stares completely. He kind of looks like Mr. Crocker from The Fairly Odd Parents. Alright. What a coincidence! Leyden jars. The Leyden jars are mysterious and wonderful. Did I read this in the last one? Oh yeah, that's right. And then I said, no worries. Okay, why? Ben seems to have drifted off to sleep, or at least out of reality. Either way, he's not talking anymore. Come on, Ben. Don't you, Let's read the Doctrine of Personal Mellowness. Guru of Grooviness, man. Yikes, the doctrine goes on to say, follow these 13 guidelines for groovy leaving when you go, bye, I'm groovy. You'll be a totally cool dude or dudette, man. Pig out, eat till you hurl, drink till you slosh. Oh, chatter. Tuck all the time, day and night, it's fun. Be a slob, life is too short to be neat, man. Never make promises. If you did, you'd, actually have to do something. Waste money. Money is the root of all evil, so throw it away. Be lazy. Why waste your energy doing anything? Chill out and meditate. Lie. It's easier than telling the truth. That's not true. I'm sure someone will be... whatever. Even Judge Judy is telling the truth is easier. Hey, wait a second! Fine, party hardy. Avoid bad. Smelling bad is totally natural. That's actually true, but disgusting. Let it all out. If something goes wrong, have a cow. It's good for you. Love the one you're with. Being faithful to your steady is for the birds, man. Be arrogant. You should also always toot your own horn loudly. By the way, when I was a kid, I thought it meant that you should always fart loudly. Oh no! Did that used to be Ben Franklin's 13 Virtues? Look in your documentation. We're not going to do that because I unfortunately remember Ben's 13 Virtues and I have the real Ben Franklin's Almanac. Because when I went to Philadelphia, that was the first thing I had to get. Alrighty, we're picking up the schematic. Which, a schematic is a diagram or plan for something. For those of you who were dying to know. Maybe if I showed this to Ben, he'd get out of his hot tub and stop acting like a fruit bat. I think fruit bats are more active than that. Pepper takes one of the rubber stoppers. She doesn't think Ben will notice in his present condition. Cool, this looks just like what I need, even though... Yikes, the magnet stuck to my metal buttons. I knew I had magnetic, you know... I'm apparently not enigmatic. Davy Crockett is over here. What a tacky hat. I want to take the coonskin. Pepper doesn't want coonskin cap. She thinks real people wear fake fur. Woo! That's right, Pepper, even though it's a little ridiculous in the 1700s too. It's a painting of a wild turkey. Oh, does it have what I think it had? True. No, not about typesetting. No, tell me about the turkey, thank you. Ben Franklin admired wild turkeys for their intelligence. He proposed that the wild turkey be made the national bird. He apparently lost. True, Ben really did have a coonskin cap. He developed eczema, a skin disease that caused his scalp to peel in the late Middle Age. In late Middle Age? Not the late Middle Ages, he's not that old. He was so very embarrassed by this, he began wearing a raccoon skin cap everywhere he went. He even wore it in fashionable France, and they loved him. Well, from what I understand, that's not the only thing they loved about Ben Franklin. True, Ben invented the clock that only had one hand. It had all the hours and minutes marked on its face. It had a second face for the seconds. This proves how brilliant people have weird ideas sometimes. I actually kind of like the idea of a one-handed clock, but... True, at this time in history, a typesetter... Oh, no, we already read that. True. Ben founded the first circulating library in the colonies. Books were very expensive at this time, and people could not afford to buy them. Ben felt everyone should have the chance to read, and libraries would give them that chance. This was before the internet. Ben Franklin founded the first post office. Later in life, he was appointed postmaster. He improved this system enormously and came up with ways to move the mail even faster than it was before. In sleet or slow. To me, this has always... I know it's supposed to just be a bag of plaster, but it kind of looks like a dog or a cat cowering in the corner in fear. This is Ben Franklin's workshop. It's a big bag of plaster. It never comes into play in the game either, which I've always thought was weird. There are unfinished letters on Ben's desk, and notes written to himself on wrinkled up scraps of paper. They say things like, fix the windmill, talk to that wretched pew, and get a horse. I want a pony! This printing press seems to be missing a part. Do we need to truth this? Yeah. The printing press was invented in the Renaissance, and the design didn't change for hundreds of years. It wasn't until the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century that the printing press became fully automated and made newspapers that we all know and love today. Alrighty, now that we... Oh, I should probably mention, these are love beads also. False. Beaded doorways didn't become popular in America until the 60s. In some areas of the world, such as the Middle East, people have had beaded doorways for centuries. I did not know that. I'm really surprised I didn't get Felicity when I got an American Girl after playing this game, but maybe it's better I didn't. I would have made her dress up like Pepper. Alrighty, so let's hand the schematic. I love saying schematic. Sup, Franklin? I have your frickin' schematic. That's nice, child. You keep it. I'm totally beyond science now. I'm into cosmic consciousness, you dig? Go meditate in the cabbage patch. Are you calling me a baby? Cosmic consciousness, my foot. He looks like a cosmic couch potato to me. What did you say, child? The music of the universe was filling my ears, so I didn't hear you. He's high as a kite. I said, if I find the stuff for this experiment, will you show me how it works? Please, Ben? Please? Look at those eyes. Those creepy little eyes. Well, after I've had my nap, perhaps. On second thought, I don't think I'll feel like it. This water is so cold, it's ruining my relaxation. If I get you some more hot water, will you help me? Why, hot water, eh? This tub is really getting cold. Alright, sure, kid. I'll do whatever you do if you get me some more hot water. We're gonna get... There's so many things I could say for that, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Oh my gosh, I want to make a miniature scene of this room. I just think it's so cool. Come on, Pepper. We're not gonna pretend you're Adam. Okay, we already went through that. Oh, she's knitting! I never noticed that before. Can we just steal the matches? Those matches look like they'd be useful. Maybe if I just borrow a couple. What is it you need, lad? I was just gonna get the matches. Why for, friend? The fire's gone out, and I thought I'd light it for you. Forgive me, friend, but I think not. My mother gave me strict instructions not to light that fire. I'm not to give father any hot water. I'm not to give hot water any father, you see. Mother said the only reason I should light the fire was in case of an emergency. Thank you for your kind offer, anyway. By the way, I think that's a really strange reason to be told not to light the fire. Hey, it's a recipe card! Discard, too fattening. Like, please tell me that's incorrect. False. People didn't usually keep recipes on individual cards, and there were no recipe club card clubs. Women generally kept their recipes in books, which they passed on to their daughters, or they just kept all the recipes in their heads. All young women were expected to know how to cook. False. Oh. Okay. Can I take the whole stack? Pepper doesn't need a stack of recipe cards. She can't even boil water without burning it. I burned rice the other day. It was pretty gnarly. Let's see. It's a nice fluffy hassock. Or hassock, if you care. There are a lot of candles and candle holders around here. The Franklins must do a lot of reading. A dramatic picture of a ship has tossed on stormy seas. It's Alexander's ship from King's Quest VI, right before. True, Ben loved the sea and probably did have nautical paintings. I love the word nautical. Ben always wanted to go to sea with his older brother Joshua. They never did get the opportunity. It's probably fortunate for Ben they didn't, as Joshua was drowned at sea. True, one morning Deborah Franklin surprised Ben by serving him hot cereal in a porcelain bowl with a silver spoon. She had paid 3 shillings for them, which was a lot of money in those days. When Ben asked her why, she told him she thought her husband deserved a silver spoon, china bowls while saying the neighbors. False. Most colonial people didn't have big funnels sticking out of their walls. What is this? Why? Okay, what can I do with it? Can I hit it? Fine. Don't let me do anything. We already went into the rest of their house. Why can't we go into their private quarters? Okay. So, ooh, I want to touch Pepper doesn't want to grab Sally. Besides, Sally's so shy she'd probably scream and run. Hey, you know, man, it was the revolutionary times. That was called romance. True, Ben and Deborah did have a daughter named Sally. She was older than this in 1964, though. Artistic license strikes again. I think Sally's pretty cute, but this is a kind of ridiculous puzzle, and when I was a kid, the only one that I ever called the hint line for in this entire game. I was only 9, so give me a break, but we can't... No, but thank you, lad. We can, however, randomly throw a tomato on ourselves. Ah! I got myself out! I'm dying! I'm dying! They showed her undies! Oh no! What did you do? Oh, what did you do that? How did you do that? What should I do? Quick, boil some water! Ow, ow! Hurry before I get an infection and die! Right, water! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! Pepper just leaps up. Do 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 do. Oh, that feels wonderful. I can feel my aura turning purple. So you're helping me with the key experiment now? But child, I don't have any of those things I need in the experiment. I've left all that worldly stuff behind. Cosmic consciousness, remember? A deal's a deal, Mr. Franklin. You promised. Alright, lad. If you find and bring me all the items for the experiment, I'll show you how to do it. We are now Wacko Warner. Alright, thanks! Alright. Before... I think I have a couple minutes left on this video. I'll at least go to town. And talk to Sally. Oh, there you are, lad. I was worried about you. Are you feeling better? Oh, much better, thank you. Let me look at your wound. It could become infected. No, it's far too gruesome for a girl like you to look at. It's gushy and red and stuff. You'd probably faint. Oh, I hardly think I would. Let me see. Okay, I'd faint. You don't want to see it, honest. Silly boy, don't blame me if you get gangrene. That's disgusting, especially in the chest. For that much blood, whatever. Anyway, before we end this video, we're gonna get something that I consider to be kind of annoying over with. Oh! Oh my! This is... I feel funny. Hey, Pepper travels through time, yo. Not just to one location. Gonna get ya. Gonna pull you right out of there. Here it comes, here it comes. Gotcha! Oh no! I sent her to Ben Franklin's boyhood. Oh, rat noses! More power! I must give the machine more power! Yeah. Uncle Fred is kind of a failure. Oh, I love this sequence. I don't know, Ethan. My theory is not quite correct. I swim faster with these paddles, but they wear me out. I'm dog tired. Oh well, 'twas a fine idea, Ben. Hi, Ethan. Could you fetch me my clothes? I'm freezing. Sure, my friend. Oh no, Ben, they're gone. Somebody stole them. Oh, Ethan, don't tell me that. I have to go home and make candles for my father. The night watch just put in another big order. I'll tell you what, Ben. I'll run home and see what I can find for you. Wait here. Where would I go, my friend? What?
Ben Franklin, I am the ghost of Panama Pete. I've taken your clothes to warm my cold, white bones.
His friend is a big wuss. Yikes! Ha! Look at him running with his tongue flapping. Darcy Hancock, you goose. I should have guessed 'twas you behind this mischief. Come out from behind that rock and give me my clothes. Never. My pa gave me a hiding for what you done. For what I done? Oh, you did? Darcy, you were the one stealing from my father's shop. I had to stop you. You made your own trouble. Well, Pa'll give you a hiding when you don't get back in time to do your chores, and then we'll be even. If you want your clothes so bad, then come out and get 'em. Or are you afraid of me? I daren't, you big lummox. What if a lady came by? Oh, and you fancy ladies, do you, Ben? You best shut your trap, Darcy. I'll box your ears when I get out. Don't think I won't. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots, I am. Alright, this seems like an excellent place to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. I can't wait to give Darcy Hancock the hand of his life. Goodbye, everybody.